This is a monster video. It's really long. Utilize the chapters, but I wanted to put most of it in there. It's a 6-leg trip when we took the G7 over to Green Bay to see the Lions play. It was pretty awesome, so enjoy.
Confirm it's on the fuller tank. We just did the manual switch and check that. This pump, mixture full rich, flaps are at 50%, brakes are holding. I'm gonna wait another second here for this temperature to come up. We'll just got to 100. I'd like to be a little bit more than that. So in the meantime, we'll kind of brief what I got going on here today. So I've been a lifelong Lions fan, and I'm going over to Lambeau Field, or not just me. I'm going to go pick up my wife. We're going to go pick up some friends. The interesting part is the friends live in Grand Rapids, but the wife is up in Traverse City right now. So I'm going to go get my wife, then I'm going to go head over to Grand Rapids and pick up our friend Tim, and then we're going to fly up to Traverse City, get his wife, and then we're going to pop over into Green Bay. So it's kind of like a perfect, I mean, it's hard for me to tell what I'm more excited about, going to see the game in Lambeau, never been to Lambeau, or flying, doing all this stuff. And there's weather, should be some IFR stuff when we're coming in and approaching. Just some light rain, really, light to moderate. Heavy winds, but they're all kind of in the line with the runway. So I've already briefed all this stuff, and I've filed at least one of my flight plans for right now. I actually called Great Lakes Approach and said, hey, can I file this as one? And they told me that if I'm stopping for more than just a touch and go, no, they need separate plans. So we got all those queued up. And yeah, so it should be a super fun flight. I'm looking forward to it. And the game, it is going to be pouring down rain for the game, or at least that's what the forecast is, but we got our rain gear, and we should have fun and hopefully come out with a win.
Clear,
all right, let me do my run up here. There's nobody behind me.
Jet 783, Pontiac ground taxi to Penn Star via Charlie.
Ice protection, we've got 7 gallons. To be legal, we need 5. We may encounter some ice as we cross into Green Bay with the moisture out there. It wasn't forecast till upwards of 12,000. We're going to cross lower than I like today. We're going to cross at about 6,000, but at a very thin part of the lake. And someone changed me to track up, little stinkers. Yeah, I had a software upgrade this week on it, so there's probably a few little changes there. Probe heat on, we already did we don't need all that stuff. All right, let me change this because, sorry, I'm just a north up guy. That's just how I am, or that was heading up actually. I'm a north up guy. There's also this VNav. I don't know what this split screen is. I'm going to have to mess around with that. Inset window. Oh, it's right there. Get rid of that. All right. Might be a few other things. So yeah, so first, going to go over to 9 Golf 2, get my wife real quick, and then over to Grand Rapids, and then up to Traverse City, where it looks like there's a decent amount of rain up there right now. It's all light, all light to moderate. So yeah, should be good. Should be fun stuff. Got Romeo ready to taxi. Everything else is done. Pontiac ground, Cirrus 524, Charlie. We're at Maven. We've got Romeo ready to taxi. We'll be VFR.
Cirrus 524, Charlie, Pontiac ground runway 9er right, taxi via Charlie.
9er right via Charlie, 524, Charlie. So yeah, again, the big deal today is winds, and especially in Green Bay, they're going to be like 17 gust and 27 or something like that. But it is mostly down the runway. Crosswinds don't bother me too much. We'll have I always kind of think of too, like we'll have a full load of people, but at that time we'll be shedding a lot of fuel by then, so it should kind of equal its way out. Last time I flew with a full load, it's in a big crosswind. You got to be aware of it, pay attention to it. It's different. A little finesse level at the end when you're just kind of trying to line up on center line. It definitely tell if you're loaded heavy.
Class 9 to Juliet, and contact on the south side, ATC left here.
304 heading.
Number 524 Charlie Charlie Pontiac Tower, runway 9er right, clear for takeoff, fly straight out, I'll call you turn to the northwest, multiple inbounds from the northeast.
Alright, clear for takeoff, 9er right, and fly straight out, you'll call our turn, 524 Charlie Charlie.
Alright. Nobody's coming in on final. We got flaps 50, mixture, boost, landing light.
Seven zero, if I come back, change to runway 9er right, cleared to land.
9 right, clear to land, 05 Quebec.
Wants to jump off the runway today. There's out of runway 90 knots.
$600.
Caps is available. Climb power set. Verify flaps are up. I'm leaning as required. Engine's all good. Yeah, it's going to be sporty today.
Airport Charlie Charlie, left turn on course approved to the northwest, traffic just passed off your left side, a diamond star in the pattern.
Alright, left to the northwest, and we'll be looking for that traffic, 524 Charlie Charlie.
71 Juliet Echo, full stop.
Full stop, A firm, for 1 Juliet Echo.
71 Juliet Echo, number 1, runway 9er left, clear to land, long landing approved, expect a right turn off of Juliet.
Number 1, 9er left, approved, and expect a right turn for 1 Juliet. Linden traffic, Cirrus 524 Charlie Charlie, we're 5 miles to the south. East inbound, full stop, we'll be at landing on the 9.
Actually, what we'll do, just in case someone's departing, we'll do a midfield crosswind.
Linden traffic, Cirrus 524 Charlie Charlie, we're a couple miles south of the field. We're going to be a midfield crosswind for the left downwind runway 9, Linden. One-time traffic, Charlie Tango Juliet, overhead the field, joining mid-left downwind 18 for a touch and go, hometown.
Increase the traffic, Echo Mike Oscar, now 4 to the northeast, 2,100 feet, we'll overfly the field and then inspect the windsock.
I'm actually going to get all set up here. Slow myself down a little bit. Oh my goodness.
One-time traffic, Charlie Tango Juliet, joining mid-left downwind 18 for a touch and go, hometown.
Altitude.
Don't get slow here. Lost all that tailwind. Yeah, windsock, I'm looking at it down there, is pretty much right down runway 9.
Down traffic, Charlie Tango Juliet, late left downwind 18, tight space, final, hometown. Linden traffic, Cirrus 524 Charlie Charlie, we're going to turn the left downwind for 9, full stop, Linden.
Grand Rapids is a good size airport with a lot of taxiing, so that's going to be something we have to kind of brief on the way there, is just kind of get a heads up game plan. I kind of preliminarily did, but
Altitude.
we want to definitely make sure that we're on our A game there when we land.
Traffic, Echo Mike Oscar's over the field, 2,100 feet. We'll descend on the upwind side for 1836.
Linden traffic, Cirrus 524 Charlie Charlie, turning base 9, full stop Linden.
$500.
Linden traffic, Cirrus 524 Charlie Charlie, turning final, 9, full stop.
Fast. Damn. Little shear there for sure. Ciao, Bert. Not bad, all things considered. That was pretty. I know I looked down, I lost at least 10 knots on that. I got pretty slow there, down to like 70 something. I'll have to look at the tapes and see where I was, but good stuff. I'd rather it be flying an instrument approach on those days because it just gives you a little bit more time to really get stabilized and kind of feel out the wind. That was kind of a wacky midfield crosswind. Wasn't my best pattern, but given the wind and the bumps there,
Citation 90 Golf Whiskey.
I'll take it.
Is 7 miles to the west, ILS 13, full stop.
All right, I'm gonna power these down. God, I'm already at 68% battery. And we'll pick you up somewhere after we depart or whatever. Okay, we're back in the air. Got my lovely wife with me this time. We got our Lions gear on. Headed up to Green Bay, hopefully see a victory. We've got quite a bit of light to moderate rain we're going to be going through. Pretty sporty down below 2,000 feet, wasn't it? Yep. We just got information Victor at Grand Rapids. They're landing on 8 right. So for our parking situation, that actually works out pretty well because we're going where I keep my plane. They actually now have, it's called Apogee. They have a west location here at Grand Rapids. So it's going to land 8 right and taxi hopefully on Romeo to Yankee. So I had originally said, you know, this is going to be a big taxi instruction, but I think given that that landing, it's not going to be bad at all. Would you agree?
I think so.
Should be on the ground in about 8 minutes. So for this one, what we're going to do is he'll probably vector me down this way and then back up around. I don't think he'll bring me over the other way, but we'll see. He'll probably give me a vector pretty soon because traffic coming off 8 right, he doesn't want to put me in the face of them. If you think they're taking off this way, we don't want to be facing them. I can actually already see the runway. Can you see it? Straight ahead? It's just off, you can see this main highway. I don't know if that's 69 or what it is. It's just north of there. So we'll kind of do one of these, this, and this. We've got tower in there. We've already listened. Let's put ground in there. We'll do our descent here. Altimeter, we just set that. Landing light, let's get that on. Fuel quantity is good. Mixture's set. Brake pressure feels good. So after this, we'll go up to Traverse City, which is straight up, but that's good because the wind is straight behind us. So we'll get up there. You can see where Traverse City's at. We'll get there in about 40 minutes, if that. And then
from 524 Charlie, I'm just going to take you to the north side of the field for some departing traffic to Havoc Grand Rapids. Fly heading 300, just how to maintain 5,000.
300, 5,000 for Charlie Charlie.
So did you just hear what he said? Literally what we were just talking about, or what I was just talking about. He says, I'm going to take you around the north side of the field because I've got a departing traffic that I basically don't want to put into your face. So I don't know if that means he wants to set us up for runway 17. And if he does, then we'll
so the 1575 Grand Rapids Airport.
Think about how we're going to taxi
11 to
from
12
there.
o'clock and 11 miles.
Inside Delta 1575.
Delta 1575, clear visual approach on 8 right, contact Grand Rapids Tower 135.65. You have a good one.
Clear visual approach 8 right, 2565, Delta 1575. Good day.
3565.
Thanks.
Oh, it's good to hear that even the pros screw up. That commercial flight, he had the frequency wrong. I like that I'm not the only one.
Departure Scout 3661 out of 2, climb at 4,000, runway heading.
Scout 3661, Great Lakes, departure radar contact, climb maintain 10,000, proceed direct to Ingram.
10,000, direct Ingram, Scout 3661.
So that's this guy talking right here that just departed. He's coming off straight our way.
Approach Cirrus 524 Charlie Charlie, just to confirm, are you just taking him in the north side, still runway 8 right, or are we going to go 17?
524 Charlie Charlie, well the winds are 130, 12, gust 23. Would you prefer 17?
No, we can do 8 right. That works actually better for our parking.
4 Charlie Charlie, you can expect 8 right.
What?
Good job, Scott.
Reach 643.
Well, I don't want surprises, you know? I don't want surprises. Because if we land at 17, then we'd probably taxi Delta.
Fly heading
it'd still be fine, but
the visual approach 8 right.
8 right's fine.
17, 5,000, 290, reach 643.
Okay, I've got that traffic that just departed. Can you see that little spot there? That's the jet that just departed and is climbing to 10,000. Can you see the speck?
No.
It's pretty small. He's no factor. He should be turning me in a second.
I see him.
Yep. It was a Sky West jet, I think.
Great Lakes approach to
Yeah, Sky West.
Kilo Whiskey with you 3,100.
737 Kilo Whiskey, Great
That's
Lakes,
a plane
approach.
too.
That's him.
Altimeter 3026, verify
Yep.
when you have Victor.
That's why he turned me. Did you see my path?
3026, we'll let you know
I was
if we have Victor.
literally right on his path.
But he looks like, so he's going to turn around.
No, he just took off. He's leaving.
Yeah, but why does it show him coming this way and not that way?
Over 9442 November, you can cross in and maintain
You have to
VFR,
this map is.
17 approach, maintain present speed
It's
or
not.
greater.
He's going that way.
Final.
It's showing. I guess what do you mean?
Cleared for the VOR 17, maintain present speed or greater till 5 mile final.
Oh, that's us.
Yeah, this is us right here.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But this is going this way as if it's beneath us and going that way.
He's going eastbound. Yeah, he's going eastbound. He's basically on our track that we were on. Yeah. That was our track.
Oh,
See what I mean?
I see. That's where he's...
November 524 Charlie Charlie, flighting 280.
280 for Charlie Charlie.
Scout 3661, contact Chicago Center 128.5, 28.5.
So yeah, he's going almost due east. Right, that was our track that we were just coming on. Right, so we were coming that way,
and he basically vectored us up here and over.
But when you visually see him out of your eyeball,
Yeah.
it doesn't look like it's
Oh, that doesn't correlate to you?
No.
Oh,
How does that correlate?
it does to me. I could tell he just launched off that runway and he's going east. What direction did it look like he was going to you? I'm just curious. You're really thinking about it. I love it. You're like, let me think. I mean, it looked like he was going eastbound, didn't it? To me, it did.
No.
November 9442, November contact, run up star 135.65, 3565, see you.
Contact tower 13565, 042 November.
No, I have to realize, like, I'm going west. I'm not going north right now. I'm going west.
We were going kind of northwest for a minute, but now we're going 280, almost due west. And so you see the runway over there. We're going to do this, this, and then that. He's going to clear me for the visual. We got tower and ground queued up. Descent checklist is done. Landing light, boost pump.
Cirrus 4 Charlie Charlie, flying 270.
270, 4 Charlie Charlie.
Five two four Charlie Charlie, traffic following is 11 o'clock, about 10 miles northbound, should be turning final here shortly. Heavy C-17, 3,000 feet.
Yep, we've got that traffic for 524 Charlie Charlie.
Cirrus 524 Charlie Charlie, follow that heavy C-17 traffic, clear visual approach, runway 8 right, caution wake turbulence.
All right, we'll follow the heavy and caution the wake, 524 Charlie Charlie.
See the big plane we're following, he said?
Yeah.
Big C-17. I don't know why I told him caution the wake. It was so stupid.
Said what?
I repeated caution the wake turbulence because we're landing behind a very big plane. Like, I don't know why I said that. It's not funny. It's not funny. I said, we'll caution the wake.
7 kilo whiskey, turn right heading a 170.
Didn't need to say
170, 7 kilo whiskey.
So that's a C-17. That's a military plane. He's a big plane. It's a big jet. And he creates a big amount of turbulence behind him called wake turbulence. It is very dangerous.
Yeah, I know.
The good thing we have, our advantage today is that we've got a lot of wind, and the wind will push it away. But still, we'll give him a lot of space, and we'll land. We won't land at the same point he lands.
Middle.
No, not the middle. There's quite a bit of wind there. Quite a bit of wind.
This runway seems large.
It's very big. Yeah, it is a big airport.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's zoom in here and see where we're going.
Cirrus 4 Charlie Charlie, where are you parking?
We're going over to Apogee, which is next to Signature there.
4 Charlie Charlie, Roger, terminal up there at Mike, and then Alpha Yankee to parking, monitor ground, point 8.
Mike, Alpha to Yankee, and monitor ground, 524 Charlie Charlie, thanks.
So he didn't tell me to talk to ground, he just told me to monitor ground. And
How do you know if Mike's this one? Oh, he said Mike A.
We were just on Mike and then
Yeah.
Alpha A.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was just looking at the signs when I landed to see. We should have got Romeo, but it was a sketchy land. It wasn't my best landing. It was very, very fast.
No, it was good, honey.
No, it was it was a little side loaded. Not what I like to do. So he said Alpha to Yankee.
I didn't hear Yankee.
Yep.
I do want to start doing those checklists and stuff.
Yeah, you need to start running my checklist for me. Just make sure nobody's crossing. Yeah, these are huge compared to our stuff. This is a big old runway.
Cirrus 524 Charlie Charlie, IFR to Traverse City.
Cirrus 524 Charlie Charlie, Grand Rapids clearance, good morning. Clear the Traverse City Airport as filed. Maintain 4,000. Expect 7,000, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 128.4, squawk 3125.
Hey Trace, can you
Clear to
scoot
Traverse
in?
City as filed, 4,000, 7,000 after 10, 128.4 and 3125 for the squawk, 524 Charlie Charlie.
Thank you.
Looky, Scotty.
Scott, look up.
I was like looking into the sky like I had in a daze there. All right, let's get our frequency set up here.
Grand Rapids ground, Cirrus 524 Charlie Charlie. We're at Apogee. We've got Victor. We're ready to taxi.
Cirrus 524 Charlie Charlie, Grand Rapids ground, runway 8 right, taxi via Yankee Delta.
8 right via Yankee Delta, 524 Charlie Charlie.
All right.
Grand Rapids Tower, Cirrus 524 Charlie Charlie. We're holding short of 8 right IFR.
Cirrus 524 Charlie Charlie, Grand Rapids Tower, roger, hold short runway 8 right, landing traffic short final, crossing runway, 3 mile final for your runway.
All right, hold short of 8 right, 524 Charlie Charlie.
Cirrus 524 Charlie Charlie, Grand Rapids Tower, traffic on an 8 mile final, turn left heading 060, runway 8 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 8 right and 060 on departure, 524 Charlie Charlie.
All right, that traffic's no factor. Feet to the floor. You guys ready?
Ready.
Yeah.
All right. We're just 15 minutes behind. We've got a lot of runway. Put those ailerons into the wind. It's pretty bumpy below 3,000 feet, just an FYI. Climbing like a mad cat right now. Flaps up. There's 400 feet. We can start our turn out. Stay on that rudder.
600.
Caps is available. We can't pull caps below 600 feet.
Cirrus 4 Charlie Charlie, heading 060, contact Great Lakes departure. See you.
Over departure 060, see you.
Okay, we'll go into heading mode, autopilot on.
Departure Cirrus 524 Charlie Charlie. We're on a 060 heading, climbing 4,000.
Cirrus 524 Charlie Charlie, Great Lakes departure, radar contact, climb maintain 7,000, proceed direct Traverse City.
7,000 direct Traverse City, 524 Charlie Charlie, thanks.
Gulfstream 0 Romeo Hotel, Grand Rapids Airport, 11 o'clock, 12 miles.
Insight 0 Romeo Hotel.
Gulfstream 0 Romeo Hotel, cleared visual approach runway 8 right, maintain
Climb
170
checklist,
knots
climb
or
power
less
set,
until
flaps are up,
lost.
mixture is
Cleared visual
leaning,
8 right,
engine's
170 or
good.
less to Glawi 0 Romeo Hotel.
Hey, approach 4498, we got an RA from that Cessna, we never had them in sight, we had to climb.
Secure 4498, roger.
So that was interesting. They just got some sort of warning. That plane there was a plane that was in that guy's path. And he had to change his.
Them in sight. Just was trying to get a word in for you with the gap.
He just told him. She's like, hey, I had. He's like, I had to climb. There was a Cessna in the path. Some warning was happening on his plane.
Richard 4498, Roger. Thanks.
Well, this is an old hat for you now, Tim.
4498.
I feel like you've been.
3000.
I don't need to explain anything to you.
Gulfstream 0 Romeo Hotel, contact tower 135.65.
3565 0 Romeo Hotel.
No, I went ground.
Yeah, it's just like getting in the car.
Pretty much, except a lot quicker.
With you at the control.
All right, well, we'll kill these until we come to our approach in Traverse City. All right, let's get this frequency in here. Tower, standby, and ground. Oh, we already got that. Still can't hear the weather.
Wind 150 5, weather better than 5,005, temperatures 10, 230, 24, approaches on east, landing, departing runway 10 and 18, headed to destination, runway 10 and 18, destination 555, 100% west, observed at 14, 1980. Advise on this contact, make a call.
Gulf, and the runway is wet.
Can I talk, Scott, or do you need to listen?
I need to just talk to approach real quick here.
Approach Cirrus 524 Charlie. We do have Gulf.
November 4 Charlie. Thanks, advising at the field side 12 o'clock, 20 miles.
We do have the field in sight.
November 4 Charlie. Clear bridge 410 Traverse City, stay with me.
Cleared the visual 10, we'll stay with you. 524 Charlie.
All right, he's cleared us for the visual, so we'll start heading that way a little bit.
Does it take much more fuel for taking off than it does cruising?
Oh, yeah.
It does it?
Yeah, when we're taking off, we're at like almost 28 gallons per hour. Right now, we're only burning 13 gallons per hour.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does that burn that much fuel until you get to level?
Level, yeah. Then what you do is you lean it out. Because once you get up, you have the air is not as dense, so you don't. It doesn't require as much fuel. So this mixture balances out that fuel-air mixture, and so yeah, you'll notice when we take off out of here, you'll see that we'll lean it out quite a bit.
You can cross FIS 2 at or above 3,300 now. Still.
I mean, I left Pontiac with 70 gallons, so we've only burned 20 gallons of fuel in total so far.
Can you fly in the winter?
For the Green Bay game.
Yeah, we might pick up some icing today. It wasn't forecast till above 12,000, but that doesn't mean that we won't. So we have a full, what's called FIKI, flight into known icing. I mean, you don't want to hang out in ice.
Yeah.
But we can get through it. No, winter's usually a great time to fly because the air is usually super smooth.
Okay.
November 47815, IFR cancellation C, squawk VFR, change to advisory approved.
So we're going to come in here and land on runway 10. Descent checklist, altimeter set, landing light is on, fuel quantity is good. We're going to go mixture full rich. And seatbelts are on, your seatbelts are good.
Yep.
Brakes are checked, that's good. Let's just go ahead and load this approach, why not?
November 7 Delta Hotel, radar contact 3 miles west, Gaylet Airport, clear to the Nashville Airport via direct, climbing tank level 200, south to leaving.
I was actually hoping we'd get some
Hotel,
more worse weather than this.
Small amounts of heavy embedded, extends for next 20 miles.
We will. I should be careful what I ask for.
Did you just say more worse?
Ew.
I
did say more worse.
Ew.
I just meant to say worse. I like flying.
Charlie, radar service, terminate contact Traverse City Tower 124.
Very more worse.
40 Tower, thanks for the help. 4 Charlie.
Or worse. Autopilot's coming off.
Traverse City Tower, Cirrus 524 Charlie Charlie, we're on the visual 10.
Cirrus 524 Charlie Charlie, Traverse Tower, runway 10, clear to land.
Clear to land 10, 524 Charlie Charlie.
Fuel pumps boost, mixture's good, flaps are set, autopilot is off. We are cleared to land. Outside air temps are still 46, that's good to know for later. Yeah, you can definitely see ahead all that rain and see it painting on the radar there. So Tim, yeah, once I get my commercial rating done, if you want to buy a plane and I can be your pilot, I mean,
November Whiskey, turn
I'm
left
down.
Delta 3 and
I
contact
just got to
Alpha.
figure out how to get the money.
Oh, that's the hardest part.
Altitude.
That's okay.
When do you anticipate getting that? Your commercial?
End of the year.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. I've been flying 2 days a week, taking my written test next week.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm pretty locked in for it.
Then how do you market yourself for that?
I don't know yet.
I do. It's my job.
I still need to bulk up on hours, like just because I have my commercial rating. I'm only at 500 hours. That's at the very. I mean, you'd have to know somebody to get in at that level. So I want to get up to like 1,000 hours. But in the meantime, I'll be trying to figure out if there's someone that needs a pilot.
We talked to someone that
landed 150 at 8, altimeter 3027.
One of my client's husbands, old client.
So there's not like a Uber for private plane where it seems like there should be an app where you can say,
no,
hey.
I mean,
Maybe
you have to get connected with, because I can't just like fly you for hire. Like you become a charter operation.
I see.
That's a big no-no. Like, even as a commercial pilot, like, you can't still pay me to fly. Like, it'd be like, oh, I can fly you up here, you can get paid. No, that's not how it works. You have to get, if it was your plane and you hired me to fly your plane, different story.
Okay.
But me just like, oh, I got an airplane, like I can fly you around and pay people or charge people. No, you become a charter service. FAA is going to have a word with you.
Well, how can you do it then?
You can work for a charter operation, as a 1099 pilot.
I see.
Yeah.
So you can't fly your plane like a taxi and take people around.
No. We are super high.
This is awesome. The bay.
Glide slope, glide slope.
Yeah, that's happened the last one because I'm way above the glide slope. That's okay. Rather be really high than really low.
That light's already picking up where you're at, the red. It
Yeah,
turned from white to red.
So now I'm on the glide slope. 2 white, 2 red. Yep. So before I was just way above it. That's why the instruments were saying glide slope, glide slope. But that's just because I had an instrument approach loaded, just like what happened coming into Grand Rapids. Much better that time.
Smooth.
All right, welcome to Traverse City, leg 2 of this round robin.
I know.
Charlie Charlie,
Super
turn
nice
left,
of you.
Delta 3, contact ground 18.
Left Delta 3 over to ground, 524 Charlie Charlie.
3027.
Runway 10, runway 18.
Cirrus City Ground, Cirrus 524 Charlie Charlie. We're cleared at Delta 3 over to AB flight.
Cirrus 524 Charlie Charlie, Traverse City Ground, taxi to AB flight via Delta Charlie.
Delta Charlie 524 Charlie Charlie.
A lot of Charlies. Charlie, Charlie, Charlie. We're going to take off from, we had a change here. Select departure runways 18. Rather than having to make a big turn around, we're just going to do a one turn here. See what the weather looks like. Oh yeah, some moderate rain there for sure. Last little check here. That's good, that's good. Autopilot, let's get this set up in heading mode of 180. And flight level change to 3000. Whoop. Turn off that, and climb out at 115. Alright, brakes are set. No parking brake. That's good. That's good. That checks. Alright, you ready?
Ready.
Tower Cirrus 524 Charlie Charlie. We're holding short of a 18.
Cirrus 524 Charlie Charlie, Traverse City Tower, runway 18, line up await, awaiting IFR release.
18, line up and wait. 524 Charlie Charlie.
So he's got, there's a lot of traffic I'm sure coming into there right now. So he's got to wait. They got to coordinate me with Minneapolis Center.
Cirrus 4 Charlie Charlie, proceed direct Green Bay, climb maintain 6000. Runway 18, clear for takeoff, wind 130 at 5.
Clear for takeoff 18 and then direct Green Bay 524 Charlie Charlie.
And he cleared me all the way to 6000.
Cirrus 4 Charlie Charlie, proceed direct Green Bay, climb maintain 6000. Runway 18, clear for takeoff, wind 130 at 5.
Actually cleared up a little bit.
Cirrus 4 Charlie Charlie, contact Minneapolis Center, safe flight.
Over to Minneapolis, thanks.
Mumbling my words today.
600.
Caps is available. Flaps are up. Climb checklist.
North Country 7 for traffic, descend and maintain 13,000.
13,000, North Country 05.
There we go, 200 feet to go. I don't usually like to cross the water this
November
low.
4 Charlie Charlie, Minneapolis Center.
4 Charlie Charlie, go ahead.
I do have one fix to add for your route for Green Bay. Let me know when you're ready to copy.
Yeah, he's got one fix to add. Let's just get this in cruise power first.
Air Royal 989, contact Green Bay approach 119.4.
All right, fuel pump's on.
Lindbergh 4400,
Cruise power
heater,
set.
Papa Echo Echo Tango Romeo. That'll get set up for the visual.
So he's going to give me a new fix to go to.
Center Cirrus 524 Charlie Charlie, go ahead with that reroute.
November 4 Charlie Charlie, direct Zuxon, Zulu, Uniform, X-Ray, India, November, direct Green Bay Airport.
Zuxon and then direct to airport 524 Charlie Charlie.
Lindbergh 4400, did you copy the fix?
Negative. Can, what was the fix again, Lindbergh 44?
Lindbergh 4400, direct Keter, Papa Echo Echo Tango Romeo.
Papa Echo Echo Tango Romeo, Lindbergh 4400, direct.
Add this to the route. Then we can go like this. We can send it to the panel. Over here, it says, do you want to add
All-Star
this one?
347 to Minneapolis, center cross 10 southeast.
So it's kind of weird.
At 14,000 and 250 knots.
He gave me like the slightest reroute.
Yeah.
Like he said, here, fly to this fix and then to the airport. And it was like, I don't know, maybe a degree off.
Yeah.
Not sure what the reasoning is with that, but not a big deal.
All-Star 347, read back correct. Thank you. Green Bay altimeter 3016.
3016. It's dropping a lot back there. All right, we'll pick you up on the descent.
307, descend and maintain 7,000.
So we're descending right now. We just passed over the lake. Just briefed the approach. Pretty straightforward.
Number 5 Charlie Echo.
We're on the RNAV 18. Ceilings aren't too bad. Just got some moderate to heavy precip. Let's go back to the map here. But temperatures are good, so we're not picking up any ice or anything like that. Just going to have some rain. This flight's been pretty smooth.
Flight of 6 Delta Romeo, let's maintain 6,000.
They're dealing with quite a bit of inbounds for this game today. I've flown to Green Bay before. I haven't seen this much traffic before, especially in this kind of weather.
Yeah, I got all these people behind you.
Flight of 6 Delta Romeo, it'll be the RNAV runway 18 with radar vector.
So we're just getting vectors in right now. Descent checklist, altimeter is set 3015. We've got the weather.
Romeo Bravo, 2 speed 210.
And landing lights on. Fuel quantity is good. We're on the
Envoy 3949, turn left direct fall.
Mixture set. Seat belts are good. Brakes are good. For landing. So yeah, I don't know when he's going to turn me to the north here, because we got to come up this way. But he's doing his thing. Yeah,
Romeo Bravo contact, final.
Looks like he's turning people in around here. See how these guys are kind of going up this way?
Oh, yeah.
So,
yeah,
that's what it looks like is going on. Got this guy, I'm not sure what he's doing. We'll let him do his thing. The controller doesn't sound super enthused today.
No.
It's very...
They got a lot of work.
Here's 4 Charlie Charlie, you're 10 degrees left.
10 degrees left, 4 Charlie Charlie.
Envoy 3949 contact, Milwaukee approach 127.37.
It's such a not intuitive vector. Like, I just don't know why he isn't.
Yeah.
Very strange. There's got to be a reason. I'm looking to see, like, there's not any big towers, like. Yeah, it looks like he's doing the same thing where he's going to bring us here, bring us up, and vector around. Unless he's got a bunch of faster arrivals he wants going on the high side. That could very well be. Because I know there was a couple jets behind us. You can tell they're higher. Yeah, maybe. Not 100% sure. It's not for me to figure out.
Full stream 366 Golf Alpha, Green Bay approach, turn 30 degrees left.
Got a Gulf Stream coming in.
For RNAV runway 18, descend and maintain 10,000.
Big baller. It's probably Tom Brady doing the game today. So Tracy was concerned about. She's like, is Tom going to be there? I said, yeah, I think it's a national game on Fox, so probably.
Right.
Yeah, we got a guy coming in up behind us pretty fast.
56 Delta Romeo, turn left heading 240.
Look at who he is. It doesn't tell me what type of plane he is, but he's going 250 knots. He's a jet. Another one behind us going 200 knots. He's a jet. Oh, this guy right here. Oh yeah, that's that Northern Jet. He beat us. Remember that one? That's the guy.
3935 Romeo Kilo,
He's in
Green
front
Bay
of us?
approach.
No, he's right there.
Heading
Like, so we took
340,
off like 10 minutes
descend,
before him, or
maintain
15
6,000.
minutes.
Expect vectors RNAV
So
runway 18.
here's the thing. It's like, you didn't gain that much time. It's like if you spent 10 grand on that flight.
Under 475, turn right heading 330.
I mean, you can't fit 5 or 8 people in here or whatever, but I don't know what this guy's been sitting there. You know what that might
Charlie,
be?
Charlie, turn right heading 330.
330, 4 Charlie Charlie.
That might be a blimp. I can't
6
imagine a
Alpha,
blimp
turn
would
left
be up
heading
today, but
240.
Oh.
could be.
Orange jet 475, turn right heading 360.
Because I'm like, why is this guy's been just sitting
Jet
there?
475, maintain 210 now.
We're going to get a
Orange jet
visual on the
475,
field here in a
contact
minute.
approach, correction, contact final 126.55.
Because the field is like right here. So it's going to be right off. Oh, I can see the field right now. Once we level off, you can see can you see the screen right there? Probably hard over the comment.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Hawk 5 Charlie, Aqua, turn right heading 270. Here's 4 Charlie Charlie, turn right heading 360.
360, 4 Charlie Charlie.
Here's 4 Charlie Charlie, contact final 126.55.
2655.
Here at 100, Green Bay approach.
Approach Cirrus 524 Charlie Charlie on a 360 heading 5000.
524 Charlie Charlie, arrival descend and maintain 3,000.
3000, 4 Charlie Charlie.
0 Bravo Lima, 10 miles from FAR, turn right heading 150, maintain 3,000, so established, cleared RNAV 18.
150 heading 3000 till established, cleared RNAV 18, 920 Bravo Lima.
Green Bay, Cirrus 359 Charlie Delta 360 on heading.
That's my plane.
359 Charlie Delta, Green Bay, roger. Traffic, 1
That's my whole
o'clock, 7
plane,
miles
359
northwest,
Charlie
on
Delta.
Skyhawk 2000, slow.
Okay, we're looking for him, 9 Charlie Delta.
Northern Jet 475, turn left heading
Guy doesn't
270,
sound
descend
familiar.
and maintain 3,000.
270 3000 Northern Jet 475.
0 Bravo
Technically,
Lima,
isn't it still
maintain
yours?
170 knots
What's
until
that?
FAR.
Technically, isn't it still yours?
170 until FAR.
I mean, technically, yes, it is. Yeah, I got to sell that share.
For 886, suggest you start your VFR descent traffic southwest 5 miles northbound at Cirrus at 2000. Zero Bravo Lima, contact tower on 18.7.
187 Bravo Lima, bye.
Number 886, arrival, do you hear me?
886, gotcha.
886, you do have traffic off your southwest 5 miles northbound at Cirrus 100 feet above you.
100 feet.
Jet 475, 11 miles from FAR, turn left heading 210, maintain 3000 to established, clear RNAV 18 approach.
210 heading 3000 till established, cleared the RNAV 18 Northern Jet 475.
Number 9 Charlie Delta, traffic 1 o'clock, 4 miles
That's
northwest.
so weird to hear.
100 feet below
I think
you.
he's talking to me.
Okay, we're still looking for him, 9 Charlie Delta. You want a different heading?
9 Charlie Delta, turn right turn heading 060.
Are they behind us?
I'm not sure.
We'll approach 5237 Romeo at 6000.
I don't see him on here.
210 knots.
For 5237 Romeo, Green Bay arrival, roger. Northern Jet 475, maintain 170 knots till FAR, contact
Yeah, see,
tower
that
on
Northern Jet
18.7.
still is not very...
70 to FAR, tower 18.
He's just passed
Northern
me.
Jet 475.
November 886,
Okay.
See
are
us?
you going to
Oh,
start
yeah.
your descent?
So we're going to do that same thing.
886, I have a banner, so I don't start until right at the field.
That's what it was. It was a banner
886,
tower.
Okay. I didn't know that, thank you. Traffic's going to be no
what?
factor there.
It was a
200 feet
banner
above you now.
tower, towing banners.
286, roger.
Oh, I see.
I was wondering who was doing, low by the
Where's
field.
9 Charlie Delta, traffic's 11 o'clock, 2 miles northbound, 200
Oh,
feet
he's
below
right
you.
here,
They're
9
at
Charlie
banner,
Delta.
Okay, we're looking for him, 9 Charlie Delta.
4 Charlie Charlie, turn left heading 270.
2704 Charlie Charlie.
November 37 Romeo, descend and maintain 4000, reduce speed 180.
Down to 4000, 180.
It's busy.
37 Romeo. Approach
approach, Hawker 985 Charlie Echo, level 6000 on a 360 heading.
All the rich people coming in, Hawker's Gulfstreams.
November 985 Charlie Echo, Green Bay approach, reduce speed 180, descend and maintain 4000.
Reduce speed 180, descend and maintain 4000, Hawker 5 Charlie Echo.
Insight 9 Charlie Delta.
9 Charlie Delta, Roger. I'm going to keep you tight, and you're going to be following a Cirrus on a 10-mile base. I'm going to point them out here shortly.
That's me.
Okay, sounds good, 9 Charlie Delta.
Probably.
And approach Lear 935, Romeo Kilo 6000, heading 360.
4 Charlie, 11 miles from far, turn left heading 210, maintain 3000, so establish cleared RNAV 18.
210, cleared RNAV 18, 524 Charlie Charlie.
9 Charlie Delta, fly heading 360, route.
360, 9 Charlie.
886, I'm right at the airport environment.
886, radar service, time squawk VFR, frequency change approved.
Frequency change squawk VFR, thanks. And approach Metro Flight 30.
4 Charlie, what speed can you give me down time?
Sending via the Browns 4 landing north, we have.
I'll give you best forward speed, 150.
4 Charlie, maintain 170 knots till far, contact tower 18.7.
150 and over to tower 524 Charlie.
He's like, give me good speed.
Tower Cirrus 524 Charlie, RNAV 18.
524 Charlie, Green Bay Tower, continue.
Continue 4 Charlie.
You're holding up the line.
I mean, giving you 150 across the ground, it's not too bad. That's pretty much jet speeds. You just got all these guys coming around us.
Green Bay Tower Cirrus 359 Charlie Delta, we're following the Cirrus in.
Yes.
10 miles north now.
Can you put the heat on?
Oh, sorry.
359 Charlie Delta, Green Bay Tower, continue.
Tracy, 9 Charlie Delta's coming in behind us.
Jet 475, I'm at 18, clear to land.
18, clear to land, northern jet 475.
Yep. I'm going to mute you again, though, because I'm kind of busy. It'll get hot in a second.
Number 0 Bravo Lima, turn left Mike 4, contact ground on point 901 off. Copy, Bravo Lima. Number 4 Charlie, confirm you have the Learjet you're following inside.
I don't have that traffic right now, 524 Charlie.
Number 4 Charlie, traffic is on final ahead of you, 3.3 miles, descending through 1,700.
I don't see him still.
What are you looking for?
There's a guy in front of me he's trying to get me to look for. That Learjet, the one that was taking off behind us.
Number 8 Romeo Bravo, contact ground on point 9er.
4 Charlie, I've got that traffic now.
Number 4 Charlie, crosswalk trailers, Romeo 18, clear to land.
Clear to land 18, 524 Charlie.
And number 9 Charlie Delta, you said you have the Cirrus you're following inside?
Yeah, we had him just a second ago. He's in the rain now, but we're still following him. We got him here, 9 Charlie.
Number 9 Charlie Delta, Romeo 18, clear to land number 3.
Clear to land number 3, 18, 9 Charlie.
I want to queue up and see like, hey, I know you. .32 knots of wind right here. Not too shabby.
Green Bay Tower, Hawker 985 Charlie Echo, RNAV runway 18. So 985 Charlie Echo, Green Bay Tower, continue. 5 Charlie Echo.
Wind check.
Crosswind.
I haven't heard that warning before. Well aware there's a crosswind.
Northern Jet 475, turn left Mike 4, contact ground 1 off of point 9er.
Mike 4, ground point 9er, Northern Jet 475. Sierra 3920, what's our sequence?
Coverage 3920, I have 2 Cirruses on final, and then you can expect the departure.
Got a regional jet waiting for us.
Copy, thank you.
I love it. 1300 for 979. We're going to just do half flap with this wind today.
500.
Autopilot off here.
Minimums. Minimums.
That's where I'd have to see the runway if we were in the clouds. So it's pretty low.
There's that jet right there.
No, he's actually,
Oh,
I think he's taxiing in down there.
Runway 18.
I think he's down there.
5237 Romeo, Green Bay Tower,
Because he just landed.
Oh, I see that one. Smooth.
Not too bad with a, it's only 10 knots on the ground. Just don't have great braking here. Let's see if we can get to.
Those two jets look just alike. There he is.
4 Charlie, Charlie, turn left Mike 3, contact ground on point 9er.
Mike 3 over to ground, 524 Charlie. Ground Cirrus 524 Charlie, Charlie, we're cleared at Mike 3 over to executive.
Cirrus 524 Charlie, Charlie can make ground taxi to executive via Mike Foxtrot.
Mike Foxtrot 524 Charlie, Charlie.
I want to tell. Hey Tracy.
Yeah.
That jet right there is the one that left out of Traverse City.
I know, honey.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I just saw the tail number. I was telling. She's like, wait, they left after us and they beat us.
Not by much.
Ah. Yeah, I noticed that.
Not by much.
To be fair, they gave them a shorter route.
They did. When
Oh,
we were
really?
coming in, yeah, because they were faster than us, so he got a little cut in line.
Oh, look at, there's another one coming in.
That's 359 Charlie Delta. Can you believe that?
Who's in it?
I don't know.
Weird.
I'm not sure.
That is wild.
Isn't that wild?
That's their old plane.
That's my
That's
old.
your old plane?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
No. Not wild.
No way. What are the odds of that? Have you seen
That's
it before
the one
around?
you went in when we went. Where did we go?
That was
Mackinac.
Mackinac.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Have you seen it before
Yeah.
like this?
Yeah,
In the
I was
air?
I was up in Marquette and I saw one as well. I was like, geez,
Wow.
small world. I mean, I guess it makes sense. It's not that crazy.
Yeah.
I'm actually like,
It is.
I
It's
think
like,
I mean, the same timing.
Right.
Cirrus 359 Charles Delta can make ground taxi to Jet Air via Mike Delta,
any other
Delta
day,
2,
but
cross
just
runway
so
24
happens-
Mike.
And any other place, but they're in the same time, same place. That's the thing. Your destiny.
All right. Just picked up our clearance to Grand Rapids as filed, which is just a fix to avoid this military operation area. Most of the weather's moved out, but it's IFR. We're going to be in the clouds most of the way. But icing levels are at like 13,000. We're going to cross a little bit lower than I like to at 7,000, but 9,000. The icing levels, some of them, there's no pyrops, but the forecast is like as low as 10,000 a point, so I don't want to fly at 9,000 and be right in the soup, right at it. Don't flirt with it. Got the ATIS, got the altimeter, transponder set, heading. I'm gonna go 180 on the heading. Flight control.
The flags behind you, I mean, is that a tailwind?
What's that?
Is it flags?
No, those flags right there are telling me the weather information at different airports.
Oh, I
so
see.
Green is VFR. Like technically this is VFR here. It's a little scuzzy, but it's technically VFR. So if you zoom out and see different flags, IFR is yellow, I guess. I don't know these colors on here, to be honest with you. I think blue is marginal and yellow is IFR. And I don't know, it's different than my colors on here, but they're different statuses.
Is it the little thing with a
little
like an L that makes sure it's a tailwind? It must not be showing the screen.
Oh yeah, it's nothing. No wind data is showing up right now. Yeah.
Ground Cirrus 524 Charlie Charlie. We're over at executive at Mike 1, ready to taxi.
524 Charlie Charlie, going to be ground 118 taxi via Mike 1, hold short of the runway 18 departure.
Mike 1 and hold short of 18524 Charlie Charlie.
Unfortunately, Charlie, verify you had information, Mike.
We do have Mike, thanks.
4 Charlie Charlie, contact tower when you're ready.
Shortest taxi ever. Let's get some defrost going.
Tower Cirrus 524 Charlie Charlie. We're holding short of 18 at Mike 1.
524 Charlie Charlie, going to tower flight, we're heading runway 18, clear for takeoff.
Runway heading 18, clear for takeoff 524 Charlie Charlie.
A lot of runway here. That little shake is normal. It's the nose wheel.
Number 4 Charlie Charlie, on the departure, see it.
Hold departure, thanks.
Autopilot on.
Departure Cirrus 524 Charlie Charlie.
600.
Leaving 1400 for 3000 runway heading.
Cirrus 524 Charlie Charlie, Green Bay departure, radar contact line maintain 7000, turn left direct, Yolnu.
7000 direct Yolnu 524 Charlie Charlie.
All right, we're gonna go into direct into the soup. And go under our climb checklist, make sure I didn't forget anything. Climb power is set, flaps are up, mixture is good and leaning, engine is all good, fuel pump is on boost. Cruise checklist, let's sync our heading bug. And that's it. It's going to be, unfortunately, I think this is going to be our view the entirety.
Might get a break in the action here and there, but it showed cloud levels pretty much as high as they could get. Oh, we might get a little sunshine. It was projecting about once we get out of in our cruise mode, it's saying an hour.
27 Mike Alpha, 7 miles from Maywalk, turn right heading 140, maintain 3000 to establish all clouds are cleared. ILS runway 17 approach Manitowoc Airport.
Cleared for the ILS 17 at Manitowoc Airport, 87 Mike Alpha.
Maintain 3000, turn heading 140 until established, 87 Mike Alpha.
27 Mike Alpha, how does approach terminate?
Like to make a go miss and then head to Appleton for another approach.
27 Mike Alpha, roger, missed approach instructions, fly runway heading, maintain 3000.
Guess we'll kill these for now, it's going to be kind of boring.
That will be a missed approach to head back to Green Bay for 87 Mike Alpha.
All right, so we've been in the soup most of the time, a lot of rain. We're on the descent, we're on the RNAV 17 into Grand Rapids. We're direct WE-bomb right now, and we're going down to 3,000 feet. Descent checklist is done. It's not going to be the minimums, but it'll be pretty close. They have a broken layer at 700 feet. Minimums here are 1,100, I think it was. I had them programmed in there. Oh yeah, 1108. I had a program. So should be fun. A loggable approach for sure. Is the thing with these approaches, you have to have a certain amount of approaches every 6 months to stay current. And to log an approach, if we go to the chart here, you have to still be in the clouds at the final approach fix, which in this case it's Habco at 2400. So if I'm still in the clouds at that point, which I will be here today, I can log that as approach in my logbook and say, hey, it satisfies one of the requirements. Otherwise, you have to go up with a safety pilot and you put this little, they call it a hood, you put that on, and you can do practice approaches with someone, and that can satisfy the requirement as well.
How many every 6 months?
6, I'm sorry, yeah.
6 every 6
yeah,
months?
6.
Cirrus 4 Charlie, you're 9 miles from WE-bomb, cleared RNAV runway 17 approach, maintain 3000 until established on the final approach course.
Cleared RNAV 17 approach, maintain 3000 until established, 524 Charlie Charlie.
So she just cleared me so I can go into this approach mode. And basically that sets my GPS to fly the whole entire approach until basically we get down to our minimums, which is 1,100 feet, in which time I'll kick it off. Sometimes I hand fly these, sometimes I don't, just depends on how I'm feeling that day. I'll get some YouTube comments, they're like, that's pretty cool, but next time I want you to hand fly it. Like, I can hand fly just fine. Trust me. My comeback is like, the autopilot flies way better than any of us do. And in IFR, hard IFR like this, where you can't really see anything, and you're really kind of making sure, you know, I love having that extra workload taken off. So I can just be monitoring everything and make sure that, you know, everything that we briefed on the chart is happening, and we're as good as we can be here. $4,500 down to 3,000, and we've got so much wind up here. We got 47 knots of wind, so you can see like it looks like we're off track here. Like we should be flying through those gates, but we're 150, and the course is like 130, so we're 20 degrees off course right now. Because of that, you got 47 knots of wind piling it, and you can see it depicted here too. You see how that is? It's pretty wild. So the other thing too, we kind of plan for, what we should kind of plan for as we're getting established here, is where we're going to taxi, because Grand Rapids has got a much bigger taxi infrastructure than I'm typically used to. So if we're landing 17, I'm going to shoot for, because we're going to go over to here, I'm going to shoot to try to get off at Delta, land, get off at Delta, and go all the way to Yankee, just have one. That'll be that's my goal.
just ask them for that?
Well, if I plan it that way, like if I land and roll to where I get off on Delta, I'll kind of like force it. Because what will happen is the tower controller, unless they're not busy, sometimes the tower controller will tell you what to do. Like when I landed there, the tower controller will say monitor ground. Sometimes when they're busy, they'll say contact ground, and ground will give you the taxi instruction. But there's things you can do to kind of force their hand, you know what I mean? Like if we roll to Delta and get off, and they're going to say, where are you parking? In fact, sometimes the tower controller will ask you that, like, hey, where are you parking? So they can be aware of where they want you to turn off and how they want you to go. But in this case, we're...
Cirrus 4 Charlie, Charlie, maintain max forward speed until HAPCO, contact run up tower 135.65.
Over to tower, and we'll give you best forward, 524 Charlie, Charlie.
So she's got a traffic coming in behind us, obviously.
Want you to pick it up?
Yeah. And that's kind of like, well, I'm going to do what's safe for me.
Tower Cirrus 524 Charlie, Charlie, RNAV 17.
Cirrus 524 Charlie, Charlie, Grand Rapids Tower, wind 190 at 11, runway 17, clear to land.
17, clear to land, 524 Charlie, Charlie.
Okay, so we should be making a turn. The automation is doing that. And once we get in this segment, the glide slope should come alive. She wanted best forward speed. Give her a little bit more here. All right, glide slope is there. It's not active yet, but it's there. The wind is mostly down the runway. You can see now this is shifted around. It's still 38 knots up here, but it's more or less interface. That's why I wanted to land on this runway versus the crossing one. So what you're going to see us do here is drive along, and then this glide slope is going to come active. This little diamond's going to come out of there. And once we intercept that angle, this GP will blink, and it'll capture that, and then it'll start flying us down to the runway. I could give her more speed, but it's pretty choppy, and I don't want to. Just gonna have to just deal. All right, glide slope's coming alive. You can see it coming down. So we should be flying through these gates once we get to that. We're 3 miles from the final approach fix. Forward landing check, fuel pump is good, mixture is good, flaps are out. We're 5 miles from the runway. Looks like we're trying to break out right now. 2300 going down to 1108. $2,200, 1108. Starting to get a little wisp of breakout here. Getting ground contact 2000 for 1108. Got ground 1900 going to 1108. They reported bases at 1700. I think they're pretty correct. 1700. Yeah, they were spot on with that.
Bases at 1700.
Cirrus 4 Charlie, Charlie, roger.
And runway's in sight. Come down at speed. Pretty cool, huh? Nerve-wracking at all or not bad?
No, but I can see if you're waiting to 400 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, where you'd be.
Yeah, we're still not at minimums.
Which would have been 1108.
Correct.
Or 1180 or whatever.
Yeah. So minimums, we're still at 1400. We could still not see it.
Right. So I want to see like
where
what
minimums are. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're low. It has to be like completely socked in. I've only flown to minimums maybe 4 or 5 times. It's still my favorite, like
500.
1200, so another 100 feet and we'd have to see it. Going autopilot off it. So you'll hear it call out minimums in a second here.
Okay.
Here it is.
Minimums.
So that's where you'd have to see it. And if you didn't, you'd have to go power up and go mist.
Yeah.
So now kind of as we planned. Got 15 knots almost down the nose. Wet runway. Slippery, 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 slippery.
Can you feel it?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
When it's wet and over that where the big planes land, it's like an ice rink.
Cirrus 4 Charlie, Charlie, stay parking.
We're going over to Apogee.
Cirrus 4 Charlie, Charlie, Roger. If you'd like, you can make the right turn onto runway 26, then right on Bravo. Contact ground point 8 on Bravo.
All right, right on 26 and right on Bravo and over to ground 524 Charlie Charlie. Ground Cirrus 524 Charlie Charlie. We're cleared at Bravo and over to Apogee.
Cirrus 524 Charlie Charlie, ground scan Roger, taxi Apogee via Alpha Yankee.
Alpha Yankee 524 Charlie Charlie.
Yeah, so if I after I have a flight like that, I know my takeaways. I'm like, okay, I know the wind was strong, but and I went half flat because the winds were strong, but the winds were kind of down the runway. So because the runway was wet, I probably should have gone full flap slower. So when I landed, it wasn't kind of slippery. So it's like I just put that in my mental Rolodex of okay. Wasn't unsafe. It was just let's not do that again. You know? All right, we'll kill these. That'll make for a great video though.
Ground Cirrus 524 Charlie Charlie, IFR to Pontiac.
Cirrus 524 Charlie Charlie, ground clearance, clear to Pontiac Airport as filed. Climb maintain 4,000, expect 6,000, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 128.4, squawk 6266.
All right, clear to Pontiac as filed, 4,000, 6,000 after 10, 128.4 and 6266 in the squawk, 524 Charlie Charlie.
Cirrus 4 Charlie Charlie, read back correct.
Nothing in the note.
And Brickyard 3655 at the end of Delta, turn left in the hold pad at Monitor Tower.
Left into the hold pad on Monitor Tower, Brickyard 3655. And Monitor Tower.
All right, so here's where we're gonna taxi to 17. All right, 128.4, 6266 as filed. We're gonna set our autopilot. He's probably not gonna let me go to 6. I don't know why I filed 6. It's the wrong direction, but they gave it to me. Or the wrong altitude for that direction. And we're gonna go heading mode, and we're gonna go flight level change. Climb at 115 knots. You feeling good? So?
Say good. I don't feel like myself, but
No, you were tapping. You're gonna be in the video. She was tapping me on that last instrument approach, and I was just locked in. And she was tapping me because she was feeling ill back there. It was pretty bumpy. We had a hell of a wind and hard IFR, but I was ignoring her because I told Tim, I'm like, I just gotta stay locked in here. It was pretty. It was a full-on approach. Okay, This looks good. This is good. That's good. This is good. That makes sense. This all makes sense. That's all green. That's good. That's good. That's good. Everything looks good. Now we're just going to go to our taxi. 28. Okay. I'm ready to taxi. You good? We're going to go to 17. Probably Yankee Delta Bravo. Let's see what they say.
Ground, Cirrus 524 Charlie Charlie. We're at Apogee and we're ready to taxi. We've got Tango.
Cirrus 524 Charlie Charlie, grab ground. Use like 17 or 26 left.
17 will be great.
Cirrus 524 Charlie Charlie, runway 17, taxi to Yankee Delta Bravo.
Yankee Delta Bravo from 524 Charlie Charlie.
Yankee Delta Bravo. Full chart. No, I don't want to do that. I think that's it. I think that's all I got to do. All right. Well, we had a victory, which was awesome. We got poured on, which is fun for a little bit. Just a little bit.
God for ponchos.
What'd you say?
Thank God for ponchos.
Yeah.
That helped.
It did help. We'll start monitoring towers.
655 ground start. Digital aircraft information uniforms now current. Wind 21011, altimeter 29er 89er.
29er 89er, one little drop. This is a big-ish Charlie. Big-ish?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a pretty busy airport. See, I'm trying this. I don't usually use this progressive taxi, but it puts a little line where I'm going on their virtual one.
That's nice.
Kind of neat, huh?
And you plugged in which one
Yeah,
you
you just
going
put,
on?
yeah, like I wrote down
Great.
what he said, and then you can plug it in here, and that way if you're at a really confusing place, you know, because otherwise it'll tell you, like,
Yeah.
right now, I'm on Delta because that one's in black.
Great.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
I'm sorry, what'd you say? They said what? Delta what?
I was just saying, like, otherwise you have to look at the signs. Like,
Yeah.
how would you know what taxiway you're on right now? Well, I just know
Cloudy,
it's
too.
yeah, and it's cloudy, yeah, or it's rainy. Let's turn our landing light on too. Delta Bravo. You see, so the sign here, if you see, the one in black is the one you're on. So we're on Delta, and we're coming up to Bravo that goes this way.
So whenever it's black, it means
that's the one you're
on.
actively on. You can see Delta is black up there, and now we're turning onto Bravo, and I don't see another sign, but if you see another sign, it'll be B, and it'll be black. That's the one that you're on.
Okay.
See, but I'm doing something wrong with this because it should... oh, because the very last, he didn't give me Bravo 5, but that's the very last one. That's why I didn't like lock it in. And then 17. Oh no. Yeah, I don't know this feature very well on here. I don't usually use it. So that's where we went in last time to add flight over there.
They pulled out the red carpet, remember?
Yeah, they did. They're usually a great facility, but now that we have a home over here in Apogee, don't need it. So yeah, so sometimes they'll, like in this case, he said just Yankee Delta Bravo, even though technically this last one is Bravo 5. You see that?
Yeah.
But that's just inferred, like, because we're on Bravo, but you would know, like if you're going to 17, you're going over to here to Bravo 5.
Tower, Cirrus 524, Charlie. We're holding short of 17.
Cirrus 524, Charlie, ground Tower, roger, fly, runway heading, runway 17, clear for takeoff.
17, clear for takeoff, runway heading, 524, Charlie.
All right, last checks. Everything's good, you ready?
Cirrus 4, Charlie, no need to respond, traffic will be holding position, crossing runway, departs after you. Go 3655, ground Tower, runway 26 left line for wait, traffic departing, crossing runway.
26 left line for break area 3655.
Big runway here too, huh?
Yeah.
Go 3655, fly, runway heading, runway 26 left, clear for takeoff.
Runway heading 26 left, clear for takeoff, break area 3655.
Cirrus 4, Charlie, contact Rex, departure will stand.
600.
Caps available, flaps are up. Leaning over to departure. Autopilot on. Right rudder.
Departure Cirrus 524, Charlie, climbing through 1800 for 4000.
Cirrus 524, Charlie, ready departure, radar contact, climb maintain 6000, proceed direct to Pontiac.
6000 direct Pontiac, forward, Charlie.
Into the soup we go. And we'll go here, we'll go flight plan, Pontiac, direct to Pontiac, activate that, and go into nav mode. And we'll go to our climb checklist, make sure we didn't forget anything.
Like approach, Cirrus 616, Victor Juliet.
Climb power set. Flaps are up and verified. Mixture is leaning, a little hot on that.
Cirrus 616, Victor Juliet, Gray Lakes approach.
And fuel pump is on boost.
110 vector for the ILS.
Engine primers look good. Cruise checklist.
Heading 110, 616, Victor Juliet.
Look outside, Oakard. I mean, there's not much to see yet, but we'll get out of these bumps in another minute here.
Departure, Baker 3655, we're checking on 2.5 for 4 to Walter.
Baker 3655, Gray Lakes departure, radar contact, climb maintain 10,000.
Off to 1010,000, 3655.
All right, well, we were able to get above this little, or the layer there at about 6,500 feet.
We're not a Rail Bravo, please verify clear direct swab at this time.
Talking to Detroit Approach, they said expect a visual.
Clear direct swab at this time.
27 left. I had briefed 27 left RNAV, but apparently...
Rail Bravo, thank you, and climb maintain 8,000.
Ceilings are like 2,800 feet, so... Descent checklist, altimeter is set, landing lights are on, mixture is, I'm going to do that as required, or it is as required. I'm still lean right now. Seatbelts are good. Your seatbelt's good? Brake pressure is good. We're ripping downhill. Ground speed is 208 knots right now.
Bravo, maintain 9,000.
Into the soup. And we're going to go 25 on the next frequency. We've got ground control in. Might get bumpy through here.
Bravo, my apologies about that. Oh, you're good now with it, or do you need a different fix?
slow down here a little bit. We don't need to be going 209 knots.
84 Alpha Kilo is going to be inbound from Gusby.
Over the ground, that
4
is.
Alpha Kilo, 3 miles from Gusby, cleared. Approaching Cost Gusby at 3,000, cleared RNAV, runway 27 left approach.
Cost Gusby 3,000, the RNAV 27 left, 84 Alpha Kilo, 34 Alpha Kilo.
Clear 9 Romeo Bravo, climb maintain 12,000, contact Cleveland Center 132.
It's weird, so he put that guy on the approach. Maybe he requested it. He's going to give me a vector here in a minute. A little bit of light rain. This is a good snack pack. Had some Nutter Butters. You want one?
Yeah.
You're getting that microphone full of stuff.
I am.
Yeah.
This is Jet 543, nothing more than the occasional light from my standpoint. Jet 543, you can contact Cleveland Center now on 126.75.
Only a little more than 15 miles.
620 Zulu's level 6,000.
This is Jet 543, contact Cleveland Center 126.75. Or 219er Romeo Bravo, contact Cleveland Center 132.45. Number 620 Zulu, detour approach.
20 Zulu is level 6,000.
Copy. Cirrus 4 Charlie Charlie, to maintain 4,000, turn 10 degrees left.
4,000, 10 degrees left, 4 Charlie Charlie.
Number 2462 Golf, contact Cleveland Center 132.45.
132.45 for 62 Golf.
So he's going to vector me around the north side of the airport. 4,000.
Approach 4 Charlie Charlie. We're still IMC. Can we get lower?
4 Charlie Charlie, this should maintain 3,000.
3,000, 4 Charlie Charlie.
Oh, BS. Said the bases were at 2,800, or a broken layer at 2,800. We're at 4,000, and I do not see any ground yet.
2,800.
2,800, so another 1,000 feet.
Yeah.
But if he's expecting me to see the visual, like I'm almost like abeam the numbers here. Like the airport's like right
Zulu,
there.
contact Great Lakes Approach 118.8.
Although he's going to vector me far out.
620 Zulu, have a good day.
This way?
This way. We're going to come in
Oh,
like that.
Okay.
So
Charlie Golf Yankee back off, turn right heading 200.
actually, I'm going to do vectors to final here. There we go. Yeah, the airport's right. Where it's got to be right here somewhere. Yeah, it's right up there.
You're so good at finding the airport.
Well, I'm looking at the map and I know where to look. I'm like, if my plane's here,
yeah.
And when we broke out, I know I've got to look here at about 1 o'clock, because you see the runway or the airport's right there, right here in this blue circle.
Oh.
It's just I know what I'm looking.
Yeah, I know.
You know.
I know.
Approach 4 Charlie Charlie. We got a visual on the field.
4 Charlie Charlie, roger, I'm clear shortly. 4 Charlie Charlie, clear visual approach from 27 left.
Cleared visual 27 left, 4 Charlie Charlie.
All right, let's.
Cirrus 4 Charlie Charlie, appreciate the patience. Contact Pontiac Tower 120.5.
Over to power, thanks.
Over to power. Over to tower. Over to power. That's funny. Autopilot off.
Pontiac Tower, Cirrus 524 Charlie Charlie, visual 27 left.
Cirrus 524 Charlie Charlie, Pontiac Tower, wind 190 at 8, altimeter 2995, runway 27 left, clear to land.
27 left, clear to land, 524 Charlie Charlie.
All right, well, it was nice that I would have liked to shoot another approach, but it's fine. Need another butter here.
Altitude.
All right, let's check mixture boost. Flaps are set, landing lights on, brakes are good. Got 33 knots of wind right up here.
Helicopter 1 Delta Charlie, just be advised that Talga heading to your right will be crossing right to left of the GRE.
No problem, we have nothing to say. We'll meet you. Separation 1 Delta Charlie.
Thank you.
I thought it was funny that the controller said, thanks for your patience. I'm like, you didn't put me out at all. There are some pilots that really don't like to be vectored around too much, especially in jets. If you think about, if you sent me way out or whatever, you think about how much jet fuel you're burning or, you know.
Just gotta trust they're doing their best.
Well, yeah, they're not doing it just to mess with you.
Cirrus 4 Charlie Charlie, most recent fire we have is about an hour old now. Gulfstream reported VMC 5 miles southeast of the field. Appreciate an update if you have any.
Yeah, we were at the tops at about 6,600, and the bases popped out right at about 3,000.
Roger that. Thank you. What would you call the layer?
It was overcast.
Thank you very much for the update.
Minimums.
Use my flaps to kind of balloon me up a little bit there and get a little bit more on slope.
See that helicopter over there?
No. Where's he at?
Right there.
Oh, yeah.
Diamond 0 Jude Alpha, runway 27 right, clear to the option.
Runway 27 right, clear for the option, 0 Juliet Alpha.
Good job.
Thank you.
And you know this runway so well. Like.
Yeah, but we had, a direct crosswind there. Almost a little bit of a tail component.
I meant like turning in and all that.
Oh, yeah.
Cirrus 4 Charlie Charlie, turn left Charlie 7 there. You can taxi Charlie to midfield. Have a good day.
Charlie 7, midfield, thanks. 524 Charlie Charlie.
Opposite direction. I said Charlie 7. It's Charlie 7 Charlie. See, it's shit like that gets on my nerves so bad that I get like, I don't take an extra second and just, even my instructors that working through the commercial, like their feedback is like, just take a second, you know. I try to be like muscle memory everything, even with flying or whatever, and it's just, you gotta just take an extra second before you speak and say the right thing.